What's up, guys? Glenn with Hustler Hacks. This is my June merch sales update, and I'm a little late. I probably should have gotten this out a long time ago, maybe like a good week and a half ago. Um, but I want to go through the sales updates, what I've been doing or not doing, and overall some merch updates because it looks like we've gotten some pretty good news when it comes to people tearing up, people getting accepted, and copycats being removed. So let's go into the sales first, talk about the numbers, and then we'll go into the updates for merch. So start off, I haven't added any new shirts for an entire month. If you go back to my last video for the May updates, you can see my numbers. I had more shirts. I actually took some off, actually. So I haven't added anything new, but I did tier up to 5,000 different t-shirt designs. And with August coming up, I'm really gonna have to push it. So you're probably gonna ask me what happened, why didn't I add any new shirts? I'll get to that. So those are the numbers right now, and then right now per week. Some people said it has been a little slow for July. We'll get into that too. But right now about a little bit less than $1,200 for the week. I'll refresh it. So there we go. Nothing new here. You guys already know why I refresh things. So you guys know telling 100% truth on my merch sales. So there we go there. And then let me get to the, I don't have another tab up here. Okay, here we go. So here are my estimated earnings. I'll refresh this too for you guys. So we have all the months on there when I started. And someone had asked me like, hey, did you start in September, and what happened during that time? How easy was it to do stuff, and how much money did you make when it first started? And I tell everybody the same story though. Like whenever they ask me about merch, I didn't start doing stuff until fourth quarter was dying down. And you know, I sent out all my shipments for Amazon FBA. I was ready to go. And you know, for Christmas time, take that little break before New Year starts. But I was like, you know what? I really need to get on this merch thing. So I didn't start doing anything until December of 2015, and there was my payout, 107 bucks. That's when I really started to get more shirts on there. But another $6,000 profit month. And this is another thing too. I have gotten some emails and comments on what is your actual payout then, like after taxes and all that stuff. And this is it right here. Like it says before tax on this thing, estimated earnings. I mean, I'm gonna have to pay tax, you know, for the year. But as far as like the taxes, sales, fees, and all that stuff that Amazon does, they already took all of that out, and this is what I'm taking home. That's what my check was today, actually, the 29th. So two $6,000 month and a little progress. I did make a little bit more money than May 2016, and then for July, I should make a little bit less than I think the 6,100. I think I'm probably gonna make like around the $4,800 to $5,400 range. We'll see about that, but I'll talk a little bit more about July, and we'll get to that a little bit later. So that's the current updates month by month, and let's go back to the little slideshow thing. So July slump. I have gone through the forums and different Facebook groups, and a lot of people have said that July has been a little bit slower for everybody. Maybe it's like during that last part of summer, people are taking some trips. 4th of July was also part of this, and a little bit after that too, people also preparing for school, buying school supplies, backpacks. And some people have noticed that July has also been a little slow, not just for merch, but just Amazon in general. So I'll take that in consideration, but really I need to step up my game when it comes to this stuff. So up and down sales, 1,000 to 1,200 per week, sometimes 1,400 per week. I think the last couple of days, like one of the day I was really slow. I think I had like 12 sales for the day, and then the next day I had like 35 sales for the day. So I don't know, it's been up and down, especially these last couple of weeks in July. But let me know how your numbers are for July, and if you think there was a little slump, let me know in the comments. So life has slowed down the upload. So I haven't added any new shirts, and these are the reasons why, and also why I need to step up my game in August because of the tier up. I mean, I have 5,000 slots. I need to just keep on cranking out those designs. I really need to add, a lot more this month. So, Austin trip. This was for the Green Room meetup in Austin, Texas, and I was gone because I went to go visit my brother. I was gone for like the first 10, 11 days of July. So during that whole time, I wasn't even doing anything with merch. I was just focused on the trip, taking a little break, vacation, meeting up with, my family, and then also the Green Room meetup. So that whole thing was cool. I am getting married in October, so I have different wedding plans. Like I'm trying to get, I'm late on like invitations. I'm trying to get invitations out, get everything ready for the actual day. And during that same time, I also recently bought a house, so they just finished it like right before I left to Austin. So all these things are happening at once. Also, the fiance's birthday is this month too. So trying to see, of course, get her a gift and do all that. So all of this stuff happening at once while I still had some FBA shipments. During this time, also, Braulio and Jameson came down to El Paso, so I was meeting up with them. Braulio, I hung out with him like 2 Saturdays in a row. Jameson, we hung out for a little bit too. And so during that time too, I was hustling more. I had some FBA shipments go out. Still doing eBay, still have things on there, still doing YouTube videos, and still working with the parents, the family business. So all of that all in one has slowed down the uploads. But next month for sure, I told myself I have to, I don't know, add a lot of shirts and more than 100 per week. I got to figure out something to just crank out more designs and get those uploaded. And another thing I was going to say was, I guess the good and the bad when it comes to the merch. Let me see, the merch uploads. Where did that tab go? It's probably hiding behind here. Here we go. Alright, so good and bad on here was that I didn't add any new shirts, but it's probably the closest thing I've ever gotten to, like, income that I don't have to work on or anything like that. Like I just did it once, starts coming in, and the only thing I did is just been checking on it. I haven't added anything new or anything like that. So pretty crazy to see just money coming in every single day, and just makes me think more and more that I don't know. I think I might have to just put FBA and eBay. I mean, they're gonna be there. I don't know if I'm gonna be adding any new products on FBA because I really think I need to be focusing more on merch. And then the eBay stuff, I'm just gonna have it, of course, there. I usually have stuff for 10 to 30 days anyway, so at least I can just upload it once and then just leave it on there, and I don't have to worry about anything that. So, like I said, closest thing to passive income that I've ever seen before. And while I was on vacation this whole first 2 weeks or 10 days of July, and then figuring out all this other stuff, I still had pretty good check that should come in next month on the 29th. So there we go there. Next one. This is an Amazon merch update. So TShirt Rejections. They just added this in, and you can read this whole section here. So t-shirt submissions are evaluated for compliance with our policies and the Merch by Amazon service agreement. For most t-shirts, this process only takes a short period of time, after which the status will change to processing while the t-shirt completes publishing. T-shirts may display a review status for several hours or longer if the t-shirt requires additional review by our team. If the t-shirt does not comply with our policies, you will see a rejected status and receive an email notification. And this is very interesting because now the copyright trademark stuff comes into play, and some people are tackling merch this way, which I don't recommend it. They're tackling it by like trying to get as much trademark and copyrighted t-shirts as possible until they get kicked off, trying to make as much money for the first two months before they get caught, and then they're done if they close their account. You know, just try to get as much money as possible. I don't recommend doing that. And then now that they have this whole publishing rejection thing, it's going to take a lot longer to even get some of that stuff on there, which is very good and eliminates the competition of not only, well, I don't know about copycats and what they're doing exactly for that, but I know for sure trademark, copyrighted things will not get even put on Amazon. I also get different emails saying, well, I see copyrighted stuff all the time. How do they get away with this stuff? You know, if they get away with it, I should get away with it. I'm going to do that now. Don't do it. Don't put your, you know, your account in jeopardy. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Even if you're making $6,000, $4,000, $2,000, $200, $100 a month extra, that's more money than you had before. And for something that doesn't cost you any money if you're uploading, you know, or doing the shirts yourself, if you can make an extra $100, $200 a month, I mean, that is awesome for Merch by Amazon and not having to put any money into it. Like I said, you don't have any anything to ship out, nothing like that. You're just making money based on your design. Pretty awesome, but I do like this rejected status. So we should see less t-shirts updated that has uploaded that has to do with copyrighted and trademark material. So that's pretty cool. Amazon is, like I said, they're working on things. It's a very new platform. It's going to take some time, so be patient with them. All right, number 5, tier ups. Yes, as you saw, I did tier up to 5,000, and most people that I have seen have tiered up to like 100, 500, and 1,000. So right now their tier up system is good to go. There's no delays, nothing like that, so you should be set. The next one, accepting. Yes, now this is a big time deal because for I think the last 5 to 6 months, I don't think many people have gotten accepted or at all. With the family business account, I signed up with that one I think 4 months ago, and it did get accepted last week. So now that I'm going through the forums and the Merch by Amazon Facebook groups and things like that, a lot of people have been accepted recently. So if you applied, I would double check not only your emails, but just log in and just see if you've been accepted or not, because it looks like they're catching up and they're caught up with everything that they're doing and they're accepting people now. So be prepared for that. All right, shipping time. Now it's at 2 to 3 days. They've also caught up with this. If you guys remember before we talked about shipping time, it was like 5 to 7 days. Now it's 2 to 3 days. Like I said, they're catching up with production. They're getting shirts out there. Amazon's improving on merch every single month. So here we are, 2 to 3 days now to get your shirt. So this will definitely help. Now, Q4, anyone? We are going into August. Maybe by the time I post this video, it probably already is August. But August is now Q4 prep time. September, October, November, I mean, this thing's gonna run very, very quickly when you think about time. I mean, I'm already surprised we're already in August and how quickly this year has gone by. So when we get to September, October range, I'm really, really interested to see how Merch by Amazon sales are going to look like. Like I said in other videos before, it looked like last year, Q4, people had a lot of success when it came to like November, December range. Usually it's like that Black Friday time, and then right after that, like a good 2 or 3 weeks, is when like the internet's exploding with sales, FBA, eBay, and now merch. So I'm just pumped to see what happens with merch during Q4. Really, really excited. So that's also why I need to get as many shirts loaded as possible so I can be ready to go for Q4. And this is going to be very interesting for me because, like I said, I'm getting married in October. I have Merch by Amazon. And then this would be my 4th or 3rd Q4 when it comes to FBA. And if you already know, you've been selling on Amazon FBA for a long time, you already know that Q4 is like the biggest time of the month where you know you're going to make some good money. So I'm going to have to make a decision. Am I going to do a lot more merch and maybe just keep uploading as many shirts as possible? Am I going to do a little bit of both? Am I going to focus more on FBA and let the merch ride out as long as I have as many designs up as possible? Who knows? We'll see what happens, but I'm very, very pumped for Q4. Alright, so you can email me hustlerhacks1@gmail.com. I do have some design packages right now that I'm doing for people. I am catching up because I had a lot of design packages while I was gone in Austin, a lot of inquiries, so gotten back to them, uploaded some shirts for them and everything like that. So t-shirt t-shirt designs, if you're looking for them, you can email me hustlerhacks1@gmail.com. I usually do like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 t-shirt design packages for a great price. If you're looking for more than that, I can quote you on it, but that's usually what I do. Hustler Hacks on Instagram, you can find me. I have different photos and finds, things like that. So let me know, contact me, happy to help you. And remember guys, go out and get it